What's up, everybody? This is T-Roy here with T-Roy's Toys. In today's episode, I got a new project in mind. I'd like to get me a go-kart. So my plan is to get this motor, this old pump motor, to see if it runs before we get one. Because most go-karts, they usually need a motor or something, or you can usually get one cheaper if they don't have a motor. So if I have a motor on standby, I kind of know what I can work with. Now, this motor was an old pump, and I've never heard it run. It sat for a long time, and they were just going to throw it out. So I was like, well, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't run, well, at least it could be scrapped. So anyway, guys, let's see if we can make this old motor run. Got our trusty toolbox. Now, first thing first, we want to check and see what's in it. So I don't know anything about this. We're going to check the gas. I don't think there's anything in it, if my memory serves me correctly. Eee. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's not great either. Let's check the old Earl. Yeah, guys, I don't know the reason why this pump, they stopped using it. So I'm hoping the motor runs. I hope it was a pump issue. If not, we'll figure it out either way. Yeah, she's got some oil. It's not great, not bad, but it's got some in it, so that's a good thing. Alright, the first thing we really want to do, or if I say first thing, the first thing we did was the gas and oil. Next thing I want to do is check to see if the motor's froze up. That could tell us a lot real quick. This could be a real short video, guys. I cannot get that to turn. Bigger. Always go bigger. That don't hardly fit in there. Let's see if we can't get on that nut. Oh, did she move a little bit? Or was that just my imagination? Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to go that way. Oh, oh. All right, guys. I think we just freed her up. Guys. That's good news. It's really good news. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember the SpeedX 1631 I got actually has a motor off a pump that we had that we were going to throw out, and it turned out the pump was what was locked up. So let's take this pump off. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's see if we can't get this thing to run. I think she'll run, guys. I think she will. Yeah, guys, apparently the name brand on this is Campion, and I'm a little surprised that most of these bolts and stuff seem to be the standard size. They're not the metric. I know if you do like a Harbor Freight, you basically wear your 10 mil out on those. A 10 mil do everything you need to do. But anybody has the information on those, comment down below. Let me know, please. This might be older than I think it is. As long as it runs, that's the only thing that matters. You see, they're pretty good bolts there. We're going to save them. Put them in our bolt pile. Save them for another project. Luckily, a lot of this housing stuff's aluminum, so that'll go over real good at the scrapyard. Scrap. Come here, guys, take a look at this. Look inside there. Yep, that's probably why she was froze up. that just breaks. Shut up, you stupid bird. You're lucky I live in town or I'd shoot you. I forgot one, guys. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's something I'm missing. No. I think she just stuck. Had to get a proper hammer, guys. I'll take this little plug off first. Ew, some nasty stuff coming out of there. Alright, now let's try this and see if this works. Ah, there we go. You just gotta get the right tools, use them for what they're meant for. I know somebody probably down in the comments yelling at me, using a crescent wrench for a hammer. Get over it. That's the only thing I gotta say is get over it. Oh. Ew. Yep, that'll do it. See, I don't know if most of y'all know this. I don't know the correct terminology for it, but metals like aluminum and iron, they do not like each other, and you get some rust and scale, and they don't react well with each other. There's a proper terminology, guys, and it escapes me at the moment, but that'll do it right there. You get some cast iron impeller on there, and that'll do it every time. Now, I'm hoping that this engine does not have what they call a tapered shaft. My buddy Mark G. Galloway, he mentioned something about that to me, and I you know, the other motor I pulled off, it didn't have a tapered shaft, so I'm hoping this one does not, because if it does, I don't think we're going to be able to use it, but we can still see if it runs. So anyway, let's get the rest of this off. Now I'm going to attempt to get this impeller off. Yeah, she had some good wear on her. She, like, they tried to pump a little air with her. They definitely use this thing. Take this off. I'm assuming it just, I don't know if there's a keeper in there or what, but I can't get to it if there is. are them Allen head bolts. I am not going to save these guys. I'm not a big fan of these. I don't like using them. I don't like dealing with them. So we're just going to get rid of them. Oh, apparently it just screws off. That would have been nicer to know earlier. I remember the other one doing that. Almost kind of want to save that, but there's no sense in it. You can't keep everything, guys. Ooh. That's threaded. I wonder. Oh. Got a spring and a clutch in there. We'll separate that later. Now that's a little unusual, guys. It's not a keyed shaft like the others. I'll have to talk with my buddy Mark and see if he can still make that work. But anyway, guys, let's press forward. Now that we got that separated, I think we're a little past that. We're not past that. Air filter, she don't look too bad. It's a different design I've never seen before. Oh, wait, that goes the other way. I don't know what I'm thinking, guys. See if we can't pull this bowl off. See what we're working with. That's not bad. Wow. Can you guys see that? That is clean. That is really clean. Surely no, it wasn't brand new. It couldn't be brand new. Well, if you guys could see that, but man, that is clean. All right. Pull our spark plug. See how we're looking there. We had to get the 13/16 out. I don't know why these small engines have these big old spark plugs. Don't make no sense to me. It is what it is anyway. If you guys can see that, that is not bad. It's got a little carbon, but look at the threads. The threads still look good on there. I am not mad at that at all, guys. Oh, don't cross thread it. Oh, don't cross thread it. Alright. That would suck. Go all this work and cross thread the spark plug. Don't matter if she runs now. tank. Where's the fix? Yeah, guys, the way that bowl looked in the carburetor and the way the spark plug looks, I think I'm just gonna run to town, get me a thing of carburetor cleaner, and we'll see if this sucker will bust off. I think we're good to go, guys. I say run to town. Like I really got to go far. I really don't have to go far, guys. It's just an old habit saying. Alright, be back in a bit. Okay, just got back from the old rallies. Had to pick me up a can of Berryman B12. And I have some somewhere. I just can't seem to locate it at the moment. But yeah, I know it says B12, but don't confuse it with the vitamins. I mean, they're both good, but I would not recommend ingesting that. But yeah, we're just gonna spray this in here, see if she'll bust off. That's probably too much. Switch on. Here we go. Try it again. Right, guys, she runs. Yeah, that's some motor. Let's see if we can't make it start again. Right, guys, she comes alive. You know what? I'm feeling good about this. Let's pour some gas in here and let's see if she'll run off the tank. Let's put some gas in here. I don't think that was supposed to come out. That ought to be more than enough. I don't want to overfill it because I don't know when we're going to be able to run this thing. Of course, I buy that ethanol-free gasoline. I have to go all the way to Palestine to get it, but it's good stuff. Let's give her a sprint. Let's see if we can get a little run time out of her this time. Maybe it'll pick up the fuel. Alright guys, there you go. She runs pretty good, but I gotta still do some work to her. This valve here is leaking. I might have to get a new carburetor or something for that, and a pull start, because wrapping that rope around there, that's no bueno. Well, alright guys, that was a success. She runs, and she's probably, I couldn't pinpoint exact date, but I know that motor sat there for at least 6 years that I know of. Or it hadn't run in 6 years that I know of. It looked like it'd been there a while. It's probably a safe bet to say it sat at least 10 years. But she runs, and she runs good. Now, probably gonna have to do a little bit of rebuilding. I got to figure out how to fix that gas leak. And I talked with a buddy of mine, Mr. Mark Galloway, with the Outrageous ATV Builds. Go check his channel out if you ain't seen him. I got to ask him about that threaded shaft, because he mentioned something about a tapered shaft, but I don't know about a threaded one. So I don't even know if we can make that work for a go-kart. But at least we know we have a running motor. It needs a little work. It needs a pull start. But need to do a little bit more research before we do more to it. But anyway, I want to take that little cage off of it so we can store the engine a little bit better. So let's take that off. 10 mil on the bottom and 12 on the top. Try not to grab the muffler because I know it's hot. Warm anyway. I guess it just got to come straight out of there. There we go. Ooh. Well, okie dokie guys, there you have it. We took this old pump motor, we made her run for the first time in probably 10 years. Now she needs a little bit of work, and she also needs something to go into. Hopefully we can get us a little go-kart or something, but I still got to do some research. But she does run, so that's a good step forward. But anyway guys, I want to thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember, please like, subscribe, all that mumbo jumbo that everybody else always says. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good evening.